Alright guys, we're here at Harrisburg Comic and PopCon 2026. Gonna be suiting up in my Mando armor a bit later, but before that, the doors aren't open yet, so we're gonna go around a bit and see what kind of stuff they have. Cool stuff. Oh, this is a maybe. I need an Electra. Even if it loads without the Build-A-Figure piece, I don't care. I might pick this up. Hux, but we just got him. Guard. Oh, Solo. Oh, and they got Stormbreaker up there. Pretty cool. Some floppies. Transformers, a few of these guys, lots of older stuff, 3 3/4 inch, really cool, but I'm not a 3 3/4, I'm just doing the 6-inch Black Series now. These are cool, the old Revenge of the Sith. Very cool. Lots of this booth. G.I. Joes. Legends, the Onslaught. We found him, luckily. Haven't seen this guy at Target yet. First time seeing that. Some older Legends. I actually need this one, Gwen Stacy. Plenty of older Power Force. Older stuff. Cool. Alright, now we're getting into the good stuff. Lots of Legends here. Hulks. Gamerverse. There. Joe's. There's all these guys. Tons of classified. That guy's kind of cool. I had him on pre-order, but I canceled him. Some Black Series down there. Wreckers. Analogous. Don't know Transformers, but that's those for you who are into that. Okay. I want to see this one. That's cool. I like that. Let me see what's up top too. Cool. The bins.
Doors inside. One of them branding bags.
Right. Unless they're getting it, are you guys gonna get that? Or do I need to put a sticker on it? The thing. Yeah. Okay.
Take 3 read a little bit more. Alright, so first pickup of the day. Digging through the bins, I got this yellow jacket, this Spider Gwen, and this Psylocke. I made a deal, it would be 50 as marked, but I got it for 45, so good deal.
About 15 minutes to go.
These are pretty cool. Buster sword. I came back to get changed and somebody put this little ducky on my box. I don't know who it was or why, but it's there. Alright, we're heading into the Hershey action figure and toy show. They haven't had this show for a few years, but it finally came back, and it happens to be on the same day as the Harrisburg Comic and Pop Con, but we were done there, so we figured we'd head over here since it's not far. It's only $5 to get in, so let's hope they have some good stuff. Alright, looks like a pretty good setup. Plenty of vintage Joes, rubber duckies. Just like the one we had on our box earlier. It's a conspiracy.
Look at that.
Lots of old vintage Star Wars. Very cool. Check all that out. Awesome. Give you a better look. Hello. More vintage Joe stuff. That hovercraft is pretty cool. I like that. I have this.
Huh?
I have that.
What's it?
Still from when I was a kid.
You have it? Oh, look at that chair. I know that.
It's cool. Ahsoka, Rex. I remember when he was a lot more, but he's been re-released. Very cool. More loose spins. Looks like these are all Joes. I'm kind of stepping away from that. 3-pack back there. Some other ones. Still looking for that new, one more of the new Halloween editions. Don't have that one. Oh, they got lots of loose ones. I'm going to go through these in a second. Okay, give me a minute. Some more up there. And tons of legends down here, so I got lots more digging to do. Some wrestling over there. Alright, let's dig through and see what we got. Wrestling. I got a few out of there, but I'll show you those later. Ghost Spider, Supernova. Who's back here in the game reverse? Oh, Cap and Venom, we have that one. So yeah, that one's kind of tempting for 15 bucks. Down here, some wrestling. These guys. Okay. More Joes. Geek back there. Some Spider-Man. Dinosaurs. Dang, it's all Barbie stuff over there. Oh, and I missed this booth before. That's why it's good to do multiple go-arounds, but lots of legends in here. Prices aren't terrible. 25. Don't have her. Have him. Have him. Black Adam. This guy. Groot. Him.
How much is that one? The Optimus up top.
Plenty of Black Series here. Baze, Snow Trooper, Princess Leia, Chirrut. Okay, so a lot of older ones. Oops. First Order Jet Trooper. Who's this guy? Oh, it's carbonized. Perk Trooper. This guy. 15 on him is not bad. And a lot down here. I'll show you if there's anything worth checking out. Slow down. Some Transformers. Some older stuff.
One day. Okay. Yes, down. Come on back. Bring some money.
Oh, check that out. They have the San Diego Comic Con from last year. 400 bucks when its original price was like 100. I want it, but I'm definitely not paying that price, especially when I have the figures. I just need the face for it. Some JP. It's pretty cool. I have this guy. And tons of legends down here, so I got lots more digging to do. Some wrestling over there. Alright, let's dig through and see what we got.
It's about something.
Got lots of dinos here, but no Hammond collection mixed in. It's just basic stuff. But look what Mel found. It's the Pee-wee's Playhouse sealed for $2.75. That's her Christmas present. Some loose stuff, but nothing too great. Alright everyone, we are done at the card show, the one we usually go to every 2 months. We got a lot of cool little cards for our collection and for our shop. But the main thing we got today is right here. It's the Mega Gengar EX Special Illustration Rare from Ascended Heroes. If you remember in our last video that we were here at, We tried to make a deal on this and it just didn't happen, but we came back with more cards today and we were able to make a deal. Alright everyone, we are back in the collection room. We had quite a busy day yesterday with 2 events going on here in central PA. First up, we had the Harrisburg Comic and Pop Con that I go to every year with the Mando Mercs and the other Star Wars costume clubs. Always have a great time doing that. Great seeing all my friends and everything. And then we had the Hershey action figure and toy show, which hasn't gone on for the last few years, but they finally brought it back this year. I just wish they would have coordinated a little better and had it on a different day. But still, we made it to both and we had a good time. Didn't find too much at either one that I needed, but I did have a few pickups and we did get some stuff in the mail. So let's go ahead in and check it out. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention is that yesterday at the Hershey Toy Show I ran into one of my favorite toy YouTubers, and that is Disavowed Action Figures. He's from over in the eastern part of the state, and that's where he does most of his toy hunting, but he does make it over to this area sometimes. And I saw in his most recent video that he was planning to go to this show, so I was really happy to be able to meet him and talk with him a bit. But yeah, really cool to meet another member of the toy community and the YouTube toy community. Alright, starting off with Black Series, we have something really cool, and that is the San Diego Comic-Con 501st ATRT and Trooper. I was able to get one of these without any trouble this year. I know last year the exclusive was really hard to get, and a lot of people missed out on it, myself included. But this year this thing was up for order for almost a full day, so anyone who really wanted it was probably able to get it. I think it's a really cool looking vehicle, one I think we've really needed in the line for a long time. And it looks great there with the rest of the 501st and the other clone troopers. So really happy to add this into the collection. I know we're going to be getting a Imperial Remnant version from the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I'm still on the fence about whether I'm going to get that one or not. But anyway, really cool. Alright, and moving on down here, we have a 2-pack from Amazon, and that is the Mission and Karth from Knights of the Old Republic 2. I just played that game for the first time like 2 or 3 years ago when it was re-released for the Nintendo Switch, and I did enjoy it, so I'm glad we're getting some more figures from that. I know we still have quite a few more to go, but really cool. Alright, and moving on over here, last up for Black Series today, we have 2 of the 3 new Halloween editions. First up, we have this Tusken Raider as the Invisible Man. Comes with that little BD droid back there and this little like data pad thing. So, really cool idea with that. And over here we have the Mon Calamari as Creature from the Black Lagoon. Again, a really good idea and a good figure to base that on. And he even came with this little scuba Stev from Jedi Survivor, so I thought that was a really cool addition to that one. We still need the Bride of Frankenstein Torgruda that's out. I know she's been showing up at Walmart too, so we should have her pretty soon. Alright, moving on over to Marvel Legends, we have a few pickups from the shows yesterday that we found in the loose bins. First up, we have Spider-Gwen back there. Not a figure I was like particularly looking for, but one I needed, so glad to grab her for a good price. And up here we have Yellow Jacket. This is one I've been looking for a while. He came out back during the first Ant-Man movie, so that was quite a while ago, and he came as part of a 2-pack with Ant-Man. So I really didn't want to buy the 2-pack just for him and another Ant-Man. So I was really glad to find him as a loose figure, and he even comes with a little miniature version of himself down there, so I thought that was a really cool detail. I'm glad that didn't get lost and not included. I would have never known about it, but really cool looking suit. And last up for Legends, we have Captain Britain back there. He's one that's just been a hole in my collection that I haven't filled for a long time. I know he's been out in several versions. I think this is one from like a 3-pack that came out not too long ago. Not a character I know much about or really care that much about, but one that's been missing, so for the good price I was glad to add him into the collection. Alright everyone, and I think that's going to do it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the 2 shows yesterday. If you could go ahead and hit that like button, it really helps out the channel. We'll see you at the next one.